when it comes to conflict. Intentions matter. And much more on that and how the world's looking at us right now. We're joined by Michael Dixon, Executive Director for Stand With Us, coming to us from Jerusalem. Thanks for joining, Michael. Look, I want to put some of my own opinions out there again. I feel like it's a bit twisted today. For a nationalist movement, the Palestinians hallmarked by terror campaign hijackings of the 1970s to suicide bombings of the 2000s. By 2023, it feels like the world media has kind of ruled out that Palestinians can be referred to as quote-unquote terrorists anymore. Is that where we're going?
Well, indeed, David, and I'm coming to you from the Stand With Us Center in Jerusalem, where we're monitoring the international response. And we've seen misreporting, bad reporting from major news outlets who should know better. And in many cases, they do know better, which leads us to believe that their intentions are to malign Israel. You see Israeli representatives grilled where Palestinian interviewees have largely been unchallenged, and especially when they make spurious claims about Israel. Stand With Us published a meme showing two headlines, one from NBC and one from BBC, misrepresenting this for some kind of military land grab, rather than what it was, a legitimate counterterrorism operation. And then when it comes to the horrific terror attack in Tel Aviv, the Financial Times of London reported, and I have it here, 8 injured after car rams pedestrians in Tel Aviv, say police. Let's unpack that for a minute. A car caused the injuries? No. A Palestinian terrorist deliberately turned a car into a weapon. And note they add "say police" at the end in parentheses, or sometimes they add "says Israel," rather than reporting it as the fact that it was, to just cast an element of doubt in the reader's minds. This was a deadly terror attack perpetrated by a Palestinian terrorist in which a pregnant mother lost her baby as a result of injuries and countless others are badly hurt. And supposedly respectable media outlets are playing it down or misrepresenting it completely. And in the interview you saw just now with former Israeli Prime Minister Naftali Bennett, shame on the BBC for claiming that Israel is willfully targeting children when, of course, it is targeting terrorists. Shame on
willfully. They're implying that there was joy in it, in fact, telling happy. Look, it often feels like, and this has been a long, story for Israel in this arena. It often feels like, though, it doesn't matter, what the circumstances. That no matter what Israel does, it's demonized in these arenas. Do you sense, a fatigue, even a shortcoming in good PR efforts by Israel at times of heightened conflict that needs to be more robust?
Well, I think that the IDF in this case has been transparent and quick with providing images and information from the scene, but we have to demand context. There have been dozens of terror attacks this year emanating from Jenin, and the media are misleading people about who's being killed.
Yeah.
Say terrorists, or if you have to, say militants. But Israel is not targeting random Palestinians. And when journalists refer to Jenin refugee camp, this is a built-up urban area today. And they're making it sound like these are new refugees when they are descendants of refugees living in a Palestinian Authority-controlled city. And that city has been overtaken by armed militias. So we have to remind them that terrorists and armed gangs are a threat to innocent Israeli civilians and innocent Palestinian civilians too. And we have to remind them of the fact that the Palestinian Authority has siphoned off aid and misused it. So rather than keeping the peace and curbing terror and investing in the future, it has allowed terrorists to run riot and stockpile weapons. And everyone can play a role. Here at Stand With Us, our social media peak weekly reach is 105 million people. So to the viewers at home, you can help correct the record. Everyone watching this has influence and they can use it on social media, and whether they're using news sources from I-24 or Stand With Us or other credible sources, for anyone who cares about an accurate portrayal of Israel in the media, sharing is caring. So get active and share the truth.
Michael Dixon, well said. Of course, thanks for coming on. I encourage our viewers to look up, Stand With Us, to support your efforts as well. You're in an important arena. It's a nonstop battle out there, so thanks for joining.